We've also been a big part of the conversation surrounding bombshell testimony on the alleged secret government UFO program that had Capitol Hill and the nation on the edge of their seats.
If you reference my NewsNation interview.
Chairman, I'd like to submit for the record an article by NewsNation.
The question is about what's next. Wednesday's hearing created a ton of headlines. Some lawmakers are looking for more meaningful change, more transparency, and more investigations. We turn now to Tom Dempsey in Washington, D.C. With reaction. I'm sure there are a lot of people skeptical of all of this. I mean, treating this like, you got to be kidding me, right? But many Americans are invested in getting answers.
Yeah, that's right. And I think we saw that with just the crowds of people who showed up to this hearing yesterday, Adrienne. You know, after hearing stories of unidentified aerial phenomena dropping tens of thousands of feet from the sky and then traveling 3 times the speed of military jets, and hearing accusations of an alleged secret crash retrieval program. This morning, lawmakers can get to work after that explosive hearing. We know a special select committee could be formed to further investigate UFOs after lawmakers heard about some pretty crazy experiences that allegedly took place in the sky. Take a listen.
Do you believe that our government is in possession of UAPs?
Absolutely, based on interviewing over 40 witnesses over 4 years.
Do you believe UAPs pose a potential threat to our national security?
Yes, and here's why. The technology that we faced was far superior than anything that we had. If you had one, you captured one, you reverse engineered it, you got it to work, you're talking something that can go into space, go someplace, drop down in a matter of seconds, do whatever it wants, and leave, and there's nothing we can do about it. Nothing.
Now, testimony like that highlighted this hearing, with 2 former military members and a former intelligence officer calling on lawmakers for transparency on what exactly the government knows about unidentified aerial phenomena. The 3 also called for more centralized reporting of UFO incidents. They described difficulties reporting their own experiences to higher-ups and accused the Pentagon of covering up a UFO program. Appearing on Cuomo, lawmakers said more meetings on this issue could follow, including ones behind closed doors.
I think that this is just the start of one of many hearings. I know that Representative Burchett is going to be taking lead on conducting some of those field hearings. And honestly, the first step in the right direction is going to be getting that information in a skiff and seeing what we can release to the American people.
Now, for some background, a SCIF is a very secure place where classified briefings can take place. A few things, though, moving forward from all this. What could future legislation look like? Well, that could take aim at, better reporting of UFO sightings and more protections for whistleblowers who come forward. Also, of note that the Department of Defense came out in response to this hearing saying that it takes the UFO issue very seriously and that it denied the accusations of that secret crash retrieval program, saying no evidence suggests that that exists. But like you said, Adrienne, NewsNation received a few shout outs for this reporting, exclusive reporting on this issue. Check out some of the highlights from this hearing.
I can't go beyond what I've already stated publicly in my NewsNation interview. As I've stated publicly already in my NewsNation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries.
And you can be sure NewsNation will keep a very close eye on this, Adrienne, because, after hearings like that, the government saying and lawmakers here on Capitol Hill saying that they intend to keep attention on this issue moving forward.
All right, Tom, thank you very much for the reporting. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.